Good morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, I had a voice radio. So today, it is time to catch up on some news. We've had so many new cards revealed lately. I've been a very busy boy on this channel, but we need to bring you the news, ladies and gentlemen, and the news we are going to bring you. And we're going to start off with some of the most exciting news that's come out over the past couple of weeks, and that is that Japan's Sun and Moon 6 set has been revealed and named, etc. Now remember, our Sun and Moon 5 is Ultra Prism. It is coming out in February. Sun and Moon 6 is called Forbidden Light. It will be released on the 2nd of March 2018 in Japan. It will be our Sun and Moon 6 set, which will be our May set, which will be out in the first week of May, probably the first Friday of May 2018. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and say it because the release dates are getting predictable. That's a good thing. It will be coming out on Friday, the 4th of May 2018 in the US, Europe, etc. Now, all we have to go on picture-wise at the moment is the packet of Zygarde, which we can see on the screen here. Does this mean, as some people have suggested, that this is going to be a Kalos-themed set? That this is going to be a set themed around Generation 6, around X and Y, in the same way that Sun and Moon 5 Ultra Prism is so heavily invested in Generation 4 and Sinnoh? And I don't see why it would. Let's say, for argument's sake, we were seeing a series of sets which were themed around the different generations. Why would we start with Generation 4 and then go into Generation 6? I don't really see that. Plus, we've only just finished all the X and Y sets like a year ago. I don't know why we'd go back into Generation 6 into Kalos so quickly. I'm not buying it myself personally, but that's what some people are saying. The only thing we can say for certain is that Zygarde is in the set. Why else would Zygarde be on the packaging? And I think it's fairly safe to say we're going to be getting a Zygarde GX because, well, the Pokemon on the front of the packets usually come out as the chase cards, EXs, GXs, etc. I, for one, am excited. Zygarde EX is a really exciting card. It's got some good attacks, especially Land Pulse. So, yeah. All aboard the Zygarde train, quite frankly, ladies and gentlemen. Now it is going to contain 94 cards in Japan, plus the secret rares. And what's kind of odd is that this is a single set. As I've mentioned on a number of occasions, Japan generally does double sets. So our Ultra Prism is coming out in Japan as Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Our Sun and Moon came out in Japan as Sun and Moon. So it's very strange that they would be getting a single set here, but hey-ho, these things happen. And that news was leaked by Autobot Tesla on Twitter, who also showed us that we are going to be getting, or at least Japan is going to be getting, a Holo version of Cynthia. Now, this is good for two reasons. Firstly, we didn't know exactly when Cynthia's coming out. We now have confirmation that it will be in Ultra Prism. Secondly, Cynthia's amazing. It's the old Professor Oak's new theory. You just shuffle your hand into your deck and draw a new hand of 6 cards. It is absolutely brilliant. I have predicted it will see a huge amount of play, and I feel very, very confident about that prediction. It is going to be an amazing card. But what's more interesting is that it's going to be a Holo Rare. Holo Rares are always Pokemon. Rares nowadays are always Pokemon. I don't know how many of you bought base set booster packs, the very first set when they were around, but I did. And I was a child at the time. I was like 13 years old, I think, when they came out. Don't use that to age me. And it sucked when you got a rare that was a trainer card. Now, as you get further on and you see how great things like Computer Search were, yeah, if you were a player at the time, brilliant. I wasn't. I was a child. I wanted a Charizard. I didn't want Computer Search. That was rubbish. So, for us, for our players, this is going to be great. For people that like collecting supporter cards, this is going to be great. But I assure you, ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be plenty of kids that buy a pack of Ultra Prism only to find out that they get a Cynthia as their Holo Rare, and they're not going to be happy about it. Now, it's still going to be holographic, which is more than we could say for some of the ones in the base set, But even so, it's not as cool as getting a GX or a Holo Pokemon card. At least not for children. For us, it will be great. Everyone's going to want to play the Holo Cynthia. And this is also very important because I told you guys that actually I don't think we would be getting a Cynthia full art in Ultra Prism, because Cynthia wasn't coming out in Ultra Prism, so why would the full art be? Now that we've got confirmation Cynthia is coming out in Ultra Prism, that makes it a lot more likely that we will be getting a full art Cynthia in the Ultra Prism set, although we don't actually have any precedent here. We've never had, or at least not for a very, very long time, a Holo supporter card in a main set. So I don't think we can just instantly say we're definitely going to be getting a full art. I know everybody wants a full art Cynthia. I want a full art Cynthia. But I don't know at the moment whether we can say that's definitely going to be happening. There's a decent chance, but I don't think we can say for certain. The good news is a whole bunch of full art cards have been revealed, and they're beautiful. So just today, one of the reasons I had to do a news video today, we got the art of Full Art Looker. And I'm going to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, this is, as Autobot Tesla said, and I agree with him, one of the most beautiful full arts we've probably ever had. I mean, look how great it looks. It looks wonderful. We're getting a full art Looker. Looker's the one, I've done a video about this, I'll pop a link in the description. It says that you can draw 3 cards from the bottom of your deck. Now, if you combine that with Orangaroo, that allows you to take 3 cards from your discard and put them on the bottom of your deck, it's in the Looker video, go check it out, then it actually becomes alright, but I'm not convinced it's going to be amazing. But the film noir cop style there, it's just wonderful. We're also getting a full art Volkner. Volkner is the one that allows you to search your deck for a lightning energy and an item card, and I suggested it could be useful in some decks. Again, I've done a video about this, I'll pop links to all of them in the description. I said it could be useful in some decks, but it was going to be a very niche use, it wasn't going to be a great card. And we're getting a full art Gardenia as well. Of course, by now we expect that when a supporter card comes out in a main set, we get a full art version of it. We're getting Gardenia. Gardenia allows you to heal 80 damage from a Pokemon with grass energy attached. Honestly, I quite like this card in some decks where you can get some tankiness going on. Using it with Golisopod to use Armor Press, reduce damage done by 20, while healing, I think is pretty good. Using it with something like Ether Paradise Conservation Area and a Tapu Bulu, I could see people using that. I know it's not the best card ever, but I got some very, shall we say, strongly worded comments about how Gardenia wasn't worth doing a video. I disagree, to be perfectly honest. Don't think it's a great card. Do think there is a little bit of potential there. But like I've said, I've done a full video about Gardenia. I'll pop it down in the comment section. And the last piece of news we're going to be going through today is a confirmation that we are going to be getting certain Pokemon in Ultra Prism. Now, the boxes have been revealed. The booster boxes from Japan, images of them have been leaked. We can see that these Pokemon are going to be in the set. We've already seen Weavile. The attack's pretty good. It does more damage for every Pokemon with an ability on your opponent's side of the field. I think this could be a really good Stage 1 tech that could see a whole bunch of play. Keep it in mind. We've already seen Bastiodon that's got a great ability that protects all of your metal Pokemon from Pokemon with any special energy attached, although, and I made this point in the video, again, I've done videos on all of these, I'll pop a whole bunch of links in the description, so they're all in one place. I would go and check them out personally, but then again, I'm a little bit biased. Having said that, you know, it would help. But yeah, it's a Stage 2. I don't think it's good enough to be played as a tech, given that it's a Stage 2. Sad, but true. And we've already seen Garchomp. Garchomp's kind of fun, and I like it an awful lot. 200 damage for free energy if you played Cynthia from your hand this turn. I think Garchomp could be a very fun rogue deck. And don't forget the Lucario that has an ability that allows you to search your deck for any card once per turn, as long as you've got a Garchomp in play. Those are the ones that we have seen. We've also got confirmation that Manaphy is being released. We kind of knew this because Fione We've seen, I did a video about Fiona as well. And generally where Fiona comes, Manaphy follows. Although weirdly, we did have a Manaphy in Shining Legends without a Fiona. Apparently we're getting another Manaphy in Sun and Moon 5. And we're going to be getting a Hippowdon. We haven't seen them yet. We have no idea what they do. But it's exciting nonetheless. And that, ladies and gentlemen, for now, is the news. There's been a whole bunch of news lately though, so there will be another couple of news videos in the next couple of days, bringing you up to speed on everything you need to know. And I mean everything you need to know. Good new deck, I'll do a video about it. Good or decent new card revealed, I'll do a video about it. And then these news videos will mop up everything else you need to know. I like doing these videos. Hopefully, they are appreciated. If you want to show your appreciation, then you can click a like and make sure you've subscribed and drop a comment down below. What do you think of these new full arts? Which is the best of these new full arts? Are you happy that we're getting a Holo Cynthia? And do you have any predictions about Sun and Moon 6? Just some ideas, you can say whatever you like. And of course, if you want to get some live action, you can do so at twitch.tv/PTCGRadio. Go follow me there. And if you want to support the channel and get some of the new weekly bonus podcasts, and there's a new bonus podcast going up today, wink, you can do so by going over to patreon.com/PTCGRadio. But by far the most important thing, as always, is to look after yourselves until next time. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.